Hola from the west side. It's me, DC the Purple Diva, and it is time for Not So Random Chat. So go grab your coffee, your tea, or whatever your libation is tonight, and let's start to talk about whatever we want to. I'll be right with you guys. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hola from the west side. It is me, DC the Purple Diva. Welcome to Not So Random Chat. I am running a little bit late because I'm coming on early. So I'm still getting the paint thing set up. But it's time to go live, so we on here live. And I have done my little housekeeping, and I've already posted out. So you guys know that I'm on. I know it's a holiday, and a lot of people are resting and everything. And this is an impromptu. I mean, dang, I've been live a lot in the last couple of days. I just uploaded the new intro for the Artsy Autism Mom vlogs. It is less than a minute. So I invite people to watch it. Now, why am I coughing? It's like I have a little dry tickle in my throat. Drinking some water. Let me go get my alkaline water. While you guys listen to the music for a minute, and I'll be right back. Alright, got my alkaline water. I was just drinking some regular tap water. Well, not tap water, but you know what I mean. Regular bottled water, not alkaline water. So, yeah, I did upload the new intro for the Autism Mom vlog. It's a really short intro. I have made it much shorter than the intro has been in the past. I'm trying to take some tips from bigger YouTubers on keeping people's attention and not having a long drawn out intro to my videos. So the live stream is a whole different thing because I'm on here live now, but for my videos it's a really short intro, and it just goes straight into the video from there. And I'm also working on the outro, but I haven't done that yet. So I just posted up the new intro. It still, has the pictures that were in my intro, but I added a couple more, as a matter of fact, to those, and including the picture that used to be the icon for the channel. So, I'm just gonna start painting, and if some people come into the chat, great. Hopefully somebody will come through tonight. I know I'm on earlier than normal, but how that goes. So let me just get myself together here, get what I need, which is my two important things. Pull pull the easel closer to me. And then turn this camera on so y'all can see me. Because that defeats the purpose if you can't even see me. Hey guys. So whoever's watching this live or comes into it in the replay, this is a painting chat as I am continuing to work on this picture by Van Gogh. Mine is not going to look like Van Gogh. It's going to look like, I don't know, Van DC. But as I said before, you know, painting is really a good, relaxing exercise. And I've been working on a lot of these greens. So I'm trying to find, you know, one of the things that I haven't done a whole bunch of, which is, this is the 14. I'm going to need a smaller brush for this. Let me get a brush that I was using dark colors on, which would be this one right here. And I'm going to get the brush wet. And then I'm just going to go ahead and start. And hopefully, you know, y'all just come on in. Don't be shy. You can say hi. And then I won't feel like I'm talking to myself. So this is this the color I wanted? Let me make sure. No, I think that's not the one I wanted. What did I want? I actually wanted a different one, so I don't want this brush. Where's the brush that I need? Oops. Move my water out of the way. Y'all don't need to see that on camera. Just getting my brushes. Told y'all I wasn't organized tonight. Normally I am, but tonight I'm not. I was working on some other things. Okay, so I wanted to do some of these 18s. This is the color that we're working with. Kind of filling some of this finish filling in all of this down here at the bottom. So that's what I'm gonna do. Get that filled in. But as I'm starting to paint, I was listening today to another record, and I was listening to The Last Poets. And you guys may not know who The Last Poets are, but they were really out in the 70s. I would say their poetry style was probably precursor to some of this more conscious rap. But The Last Poets did this poem called Scared of Revolution. And I was listening to that. I was also listening to another one called Black Thighs. They had some good stuff, y'all. They had some good stuff. Let me see. Here's an 18. They had some good stuff. And they use like drum beats and stuff with their poetry. It was done very, very rhythmically. Now I'm seeing the 14s. I'll go back to that. Because, you know, I need to get all this dirt filled in, y'all. But I was listening to The Last Poet, y'all. Oh, it was so good listening to that. It was so good listening to that. I mean, I hadn't listened to that album in a while. And I'm not saying that, you know, some of this stuff is not available, you know, for download and everything. I'm not sure if the Last Poets is or not, because I'm sure somebody has put them up on YouTube somewhere, so you could go check them out. So, but some of their poetry is probably not on YouTube because they do use the N-word in some of their stuff to prove a point. You know, it's, you know, and some of the stuff that they're doing, it's necessary in the context of what they're saying. And keep in mind, as I said, this stuff was back in the 70s. They were, a lot of this was in the 70s that they were doing this poetry, right before the rise of rap, of hip hop. They were doing this revolutionary type of poetry. Look them up. They're called The Last Poets. Great works of art, in my opinion. Oh, no, that's not 18. No, that's not. See, I gotta be careful because I accidentally painted some 4s, some 2s, some 4s, and I had to go back in and repaint them 4. And although 2 and 4 are both green, one is like a lime green, and one is a darker green. Yes, I had to go back and fix that yesterday. So I don't want to do that again. So I'm being real careful that I'm putting in the right freaking color down here. But maybe there's not as many 18s left as I thought. Because I'm looking, and it's looking like it's just like a couple. And they're like really little sections. They're like really little sections, so maybe I need to do another color. Here's an 18. Maybe I need to do another color, y'all. Let me see. Nobody's in the chat, so I'm talking to myself, but that is quite all right. Somebody gonna come through and look at it later on. Somebody's gonna look at it later on. And I came on early tonight because I know a lot of folks always complaining about how late I come on. And here I am on early. That's an 18. On early. But it is a holiday. It is a holiday, and you know, sometimes, y'all, that's 19. Sometimes, I know some people get pushed down and your stuff doesn't come up as much, so I need to do something about that and start getting some content that's hitting some other algorithms, as they say. Nope. All right, so it looks like I'm kind of done with the 18s. I'm going to go in there and do the 19s. Not the 19s. Am I going to do the 19s? Let me see. Yeah, there's a couple of 19s in here. Completely different color. Completely different color, y'all. So now I've got to find the brush. That was the one I was using. I was on greens. Let me see. Okay, I can do a little bit of 19s with this. 19s is a blue. A light blue. It's a light blue, y'all. Let me show it to you. This light blue right here is what I'm going to be using right now. I'm going to be painting with this right now. And I think I need to put a little bit more water on it. Because I have not been in this, and I think I only have one pot of this. So yeah, I need to make this. As I said, this is my first time using acrylic paints. Ooh, got more than I wanted on here. Acrylic paints. So I'm going to do some of the 19s, which is this blue that you see and that I put up a minute ago. It's not that many, but it's a couple. And it's going to be filling in a few areas. I'll show them to you once I show it to you as I finish it. You know, one of the things about me, you know, I didn't show a lot of my art stuff, you know, me doing painting and everything. First of all, I didn't really think I had any place to do it. So I had to make a place to do it. And then I wasn't sure what the reception would be, you know, but I know that I'm going to have to do this a lot for you guys to get used to me on here painting. And I guess, you know, this might be something that I'll do more when I start the membership, and maybe I'll just do it as membership only ones, or maybe I'll leave these lives in the membership only ones after they're uploaded. I don't know. I gotta figure it out, y'all. Just trying to figure out the right equation. So you can see, you know, see the blues that I just put in. Now that's not the only places. It's a few places that I'm going to be putting those blues on that side. And then there's probably a few places on this side for this blue. But what I'm trying to do is really get this as much as possible, you know, done on this side. So that's part of my goal. Doing this chit chat with you guys. Now, one of the things that, you know, because I really wasn't on YouTube this weekend. I was just really kind of outside of when I came on live, just, you know, enjoying the 3-day weekend and enjoying my son being gone for a few days, giving me, as a caregiver, a break that was badly needed. Let me just say that. Looking for this blue that I'm painting with right now. Seeing if there's any more over here before I go looking on the other side. But it looks like it was just a couple. Let me see. See, that's of 18. Of course, I find it. And there's just 16. Don't see any more 19s on this side. Just making sure I got them all. So now I'm going to look on the other side to see if there's any this blue before I switch to another color. And then there you have one right there. It's so weird because this color it's used in texture to the greens, and then it's used in texture to the purples and to the blues in this particular painting. Just looking, and it doesn't seem like there's one. Yeah, it's not a lot of sections with the blue, with this particular blue. There's blues, but this one is like it's like used as an accent in certain places. And I just saw one and it went, oh, there it is. It's used like as an accent in certain places. See, like right here, I'm using it close to like, I would say like a navy blue. And this is part of one of the flowers, one of the irises in the painting. And irises are like a deep purpley blue. So I understand why the painter used a combination of the colors. And see, as there's another 19. Just checking to see if anybody's come in, but it's okay. Y'all will be, because I knew I was taking a chance coming on early. Because y'all are definitely not used to me coming on this early. And I did say I was going to be on even earlier than this, but I didn't do that because I was busy coming up with a new intro for the vlog, and I was trying to finalize some stuff on something else that I'm about to upload. So I was working. See right here is a 19, right? It's just a little. It's in this little spot right here. And then right above it turns to a whole nother color. And let me look, I gotta look on the thing because can't see how long the 19 is before it goes into this other color. So now I gotta look. Because some of these things are like so light. Might help if I have it turned the right way. Haha. So I'm looking for that where I was painting just now. There it is. Oh no, it actually goes all the way up. Okay. So it does go all the way up. That's what I had to go check so that I didn't paint more than I should. Oops. And got this. So put that back over there until I need it again. But yeah, that's my double guide. You know, that basically has the stuff so I can see it a little bit better than on here. It comes in a little bit better on there than on here. So I just go and make sure if I'm not sure, make sure that I'm not painting too much that color. But for the most part, the 19s are like this. Things like this, just a smidge in the middle. And that's this particular color blue. It's like a sky blue. It's like a sky blue. But did you guys hear about? I think that's 19, but I'm not sure. Looks more like 19. Just making sure I got most of the ones that I wanted to get that were this color before I close it and go to another color. See, there's a 19 right there. Right? It's like, as I want to make sure I don't miss them. It's interesting though, the way that you mix the different colors together to get the look that you want. for the different flowers and the leaves in this picture. Nope. Just making sure, y'all. Making sure, but I don't. But I do, for whatever reason, see this daggone 18. Way on the other side of the picture. So I'm going to have to go in there and fix that. So now I'm finished with that one. I'm going to wipe the brush off. I already, dipped it in the water, but this is wiping it off so that you don't have the paint stuck in it. And then after I finish painting, I have to soak these, I soak these at night. Because if you don't, they'll be stiff, and you don't want your paint brushes to be stiff. You want them to be soft, like these right here. You want them to be soft. All right, so I'm going to be done with this, and I'm going to go back to that other color I was just painting again, because there's some big areas on the other side with this, I guess this is like a brick red for the clay or the earth in the picture. But when I came over here, all of a sudden I'm looking and I'm seeing this daggone color. I don't know why I wasn't even looking for it over here, and then but there's these places where it clearly is there, so let's get it going. So that's a pretty big area. But see how that's looking? No, it looks kind of weird now. Once it dries, it'll look better. You're probably going to have to go over this with another coat. In a little bit, once it's dried a little bit. But yeah, see, you've got some other areas where I'm seeing they're just and it's like places where the earth was peeking through. It's just interesting to see, the way that artists were able to capture this stuff back then, when, they basically had to rely on their memory of what they saw. Or they would just go to the same spot, I don't know, I guess, and just be out there for days painting. Maybe they could do it a lot faster than I am able to do. Because as I said, this is a pretty intricate piece. But I like the challenge. I really, really do. So, and I like being able to share this with you guys. I like being able to share this with you guys. Just making sure I got it all. 16. Is that an 18? You gotta go in there and check. That's when you have to go in there and check. Nope. It's all 18. It's all 18. But, like I said, I wanted to make sure. Because That would be a horrible thing to have to go back and do this in a whole nother color. It's a very large area. But I am going to have to come back in here and just do it a little darker. I'm going to have to come back and do it a little darker. Now that is a 16 down there. Now I'm seeing the 16s. Tell you always see a color that you're not working with. I'm just making sure I got all of the 18s that I saw over here. And as I'm seeing that, I see another 19. A big one, y'all. Which was that light blue I was using a few minutes ago. Then I'm going to have to come back in with right now. More of an 18. Here's another 18. Just a small area. But still. So like, to me, it's like areas where the ground was peeking through. And that's how he was capturing it. I'm just making sure these are all 16s. They just look like 18s to me, but they're 15s and 16s. So I don't see. So it's like any more 18s, which is this red that you just saw me painting in. We'll go over that a little bit more. I'm going to need to do that a little darker. Yeah, see, I'm doing it a little darker right there. Coming back through it with a second coat. Because that one was a little bit too watery. Same thing over here. Just adding a little bit more. So that it's, you know, it's the more of the true color. It's interesting how it looks when it's done. They're going to be having a digital exhibition of Van Gogh at an art museum here in California, in Southern California. It's actually going to be at somewhere in LA. I really want to go see it, but we shall see. I would love to take my son to see it, but I'm not sure. But I mean, it's already selling out for a lot of them. So I'm just going to just jump in there and try to get in there for one of them. I probably just have, it'll probably be one of those things where I'm going to go by myself, you know? So I'll have to pick, like, I don't know, a weekend, I guess, when he's with, you know, when he's not home, sadly to say, because he might freak out with the crowd, y'all. Even though, you know, they are doing it with COVID in mind still. I just don't know how it's going to work. I think I've gotten all of the 18s. I'm looking to see where was that 19 that I saw a little while ago. There it is. So I'm going to go back in. I'll wipe this one off. I'm going to go back in and do that blue. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back in and do that blue. So again, I'm wiping off my brush. You know, before I finish with it, I'm going to go to it. it? Where is the one I was using? Oh, here it is. So this is the one that I was using. Where is it? Come on. That was both of those I was using today. You see how it gets confusing, y'all? And I'm making sure that I wasn't using I think this is the one I was using. Y'all, sometimes. Hey, Six Figure Days, how are you? Yeah, I'm just painting and chatting. So, anybody hear about, I heard about that JetBlue flight attendant that pretended she had been kidnapped and stuff, and she was just in quarantine in Jamaica. But her and her mama had that whole lie going. And from what I understand, she tested positive, and then she claims that it was a false positive, and that a later test showed that she was negative. But here's my question. If they got a result of you being negative and it was actually a false positive, then why were you required to quarantine now? Why were you required to quarantine? That's all I want to know. Sounds a little fishy to me. And you know, it's just a shame she would do that stuff. And I know homegirl sounds like she's Afro-Caribbean doing some mess. And I'm not going to put this on any other Afro-Caribbeans, but this dumb broad. You know, only this dumb broad. Yeah, I hope she loses her job. I hope she goes to jail. You know, she's an embarrassment. Like, you went down there, you got exposed to COVID, ma'am, and you are doing all this crazy nonsense, saying that you were kidnapped when you weren't. Like, what the F is that about? This is some dumb stuff she did. All right, so now I'm going to use this other blue, this one right here. So this is a 20. It's like it's not a navy blue. It's like a periwinkle blue. So this chick had the audacity to do that. I mean, and I know that they were reaching out to bloggers to cover the story. Ooh, those of you who did not cover the story, I know y'all glad y'all didn't cover that story, because this was a hot mess. This girl straight up lied, and then lied on a predominantly black country, saying she was being held against her will. Meanwhile, all she was doing was hiding out so she wouldn't have to quarantine, because she didn't want to quarantine. So she's trying to defame Jamaica. Well, first of all, I hope she's banned from Jamaica for life too now, even if that is the country that her mom is from. Shame on her. Shame on both of them. Shame on both of them for that mess. Yep, it's like a periwinkle color. Shame on both of them for that mess, because now she got us out here looking crazy. Well, she got herself out here looking crazy, really, because she don't have us out here looking crazy. But she got herself out here looking like a plumb damn fool. And then why were people trying to push bloggers on YouTube to co-sign this nonsense? That's what I want to know. And they were going after black bloggers and have them all mixed up in this old crazy mess with this foolish girl. Shouts out to Joby Beauty for you know, talking about it on the backside the way it should have been talked about. You know, this heifer. That's all I'm gonna say. That this heifer was on some ish. She was on some straight ish, y'all. Is that a 20? Nope, there's a 20. She was on some straight ish. Y'all know she was. And you know, I'm trying to do so much better because y'all know my February baby mouth would love to be saying a whole lot of other stuff, but we're gonna keep it PG on here. We're gonna keep it PG because we plan on monetizing this video. So yeah, we plan on monetizing this, so therefore we're gonna keep it as PG as possible in how we're gonna talk about this young lady. But she is straight trash for her actions. That's how I feel. Straight trash for her actions. And, you know, just plumb making us look dumb, you know, making, you know, just anyone who is Afro-Caribbean descent look at her sideways. And then I heard she might be from New York. So I know my New York brothers and sisters is having a field day with this clownish behavior that this woman portrayed. I mean, like, is it that serious? You don't want to be locked up in quarantine for 14 days, so you're gonna fake that you've been kidnapped. That's how we're gonna play it. That's how we're gonna play it. You know. But what we do know is that this chick wasn't kidnapped. Now, whatever else may have been the case, kidnapping wasn't part of the situation. Did I do 21? Let's see. All right, so now I am going to do some 23, and this is a deep purple, y'all. It's a deep purple. So let me get. I gotta get a different brush for that. But first, let me wipe off the one that I was working with. Yeah, we don't know all the details of what happened with Homegirl, but we know she wasn't kidnapped. We know that she tested positive and was asked to quarantine, which, I don't know, that makes sense. Makes sense to me, at least. But not this heifer. You know, because she got another test back. I don't care if you take 10 tests, ma'am. If you weren't cleared to leave the country because you tested positive, then sit your black behind down. Have a seat. All right, I'm just going to get a different brush because I don't have time for this. So I'm going to use, you know, one of my own brushes now. These are the brushes that came with this thing. I think it's 4 of them. I dropped one. Wait. Let's see if I can grab it. But I'll get my hair in the paint. Got it. Okay, so these 4 brushes actually came with the painting, but I am finding through my own working on it that I'm needing more brushes than came with it. So I'm using some of, you know, my own brushes, like these 3 right here that I've already used. Some of my own paint brushes that I have. So again, we're going to use one of mine. Start with a fresh one to do this one. And this, I saw a couple sections with this. Let me just get it together. So so this weekend also we saw Miss Halle Berry posting pictures of her and her fine ass boyfriend Van Hunt, whose music I absolutely adore. And just their underwear, hanging out on a porch or on a balcony or something. I thought that was cool for, I don't know, how old is she now? She in her 50s. And it was just her back. You ain't see, you know, you didn't get to see the front. But I thought that was cool. I like the fact that he posts pictures of them. I like the fact that he posts pictures of them. So, and I'm happy she finally found love. I hope this is it for her, because she didn't have a rough road. Miss Halle Berry has. She has had a rough road, y'all. Yeah, I'm just pushing in this purple a couple of places. Let's see. And then also, Stephen Curry's wife posted a picture. It wasn't really that much nudity in the picture. But I guess because, you know, she had posted all that stuff about she wasn't going to never be nude years ago, folk called her out about it. Y'all ain't got nothing else to do but to mess with that girl about something she said 5 years ago. Is that how we doing it these days, y'all? And she did, and it's still modest for in my opinion, for a quote unquote nude picture. She ain't showing nothing. As she said, she's showing shoulders and shins. But yeah, Miss Halle Berry, girl, I'm happy for you. We all happy for you, Halle. We all happy for you. You still got to pay that stupid man that you decided to lay down with money so he can, you know, live his lifestyle. You know, he's a pretty boy. He's one of them dudes that's used to being taken care of. And so you the one taking care of him nowadays, Miss Halle. You taking care of him. Because you had a kid with him. And so unfortunately, you're stuck with him. Just chin up and keep it moving. You know, don't even talk about it. You got a real one now with Mr. Van Hunt. Pay that man his money with his weak behind. You know, and just keep it moving. But it is sad that she got to pay that shyster Gabrielle, whatever his name is, money. You know, he would have just been a washed up model at the end of his career if he had not had intercourse with her. Think about it from that perspective, y'all. I mean, not being graphic, but being graphic. You know. It's just the truth. You know, she chose to have a baby with, you know, that kind of dude. And it ain't got nothing to do with what color he is. It's just, ugh. But I can say I'm glad she's with, you know, that those gentlemen that she had kids with, and then the men that she was involved with before did not make her not want to deal with black men anymore. You know, like Wesley Snipes, who allegedly is the reason she's deaf in one of her ears, because he boxed her ears, allegedly, when they were filming Jungle Fever, Spike Lee's movie. You know, the one where she played the crack addict? She was a crackhead in that movie. Y'all remember that movie? Yep. Supposedly she was dating one Wesley Snipes at that time. And he boxed her ears. And she is partially deaf in one of her ears because of that. She has never said who said actor was. I don't know why women want to protect men who do stuff to them, but she's never said it was him. She's never said who it was at all. But, you know, if you know who she was dealing with at the time, then you can kind of figure it out. Just saying. See, I'm putting in more of the flowers. Yeah, so, you know, Miss Hallie. Oh, I didn't even realize I've been on here for almost a... Yeah, that's what I said. It allegedly is Wesley. Allegedly. We have to say allegedly because, you know, she's never said it was him, but allegedly it was. So that's what I'm saying. I'm glad that men like that have not put her off on black men. Him and David Justice, who I think, I don't know if David Justice physically did stuff to her, but he did. He messed with her head emotionally. She was emotionally messed up after that dude. Yep, she was. I actually saw her at a movie theater one time during the time where she was with him. I think they were just dating at the time, but they happened to be at a movie theater that we were at, me and my son's dad. And, you know, they were sitting a few rows behind us. She just smiled because we knew who she was. You know, we went and minded our own business and watched the movie. One of the, you know, perks of living in LA. Sometimes you'll see someone who's a celebrity. You know, But they're just regular folk, just like us for the most part. And I think that was before she'd even won an Oscar. Because I think she won an Oscar when she was with Eric Benet. Ugh, that was a mess. The Eric Benet situation was a freaking mess, y'all. You know, and he was out there saying he was a sex addict and stuff. Boy, stop. You know, he chose to cop out and just say, "Oh, I'm a sex addict." That was his way of taking responsibility. You know, and she really kind of was into him and everything, y'all. She was really into him because she bought a house with that dude. Yes, she did. I know this. Because I did the loan. I worked for the bank. They did the loan, and I saw it. I saw it come through. Because, you know, people like that, when they did loans, you know, their loans don't go through the normal banking channels and stuff. They go through special, you know, situations, so to speak. The flowers are starting to look like flowers, I guess. It's starting to look like flowers a little bit, y'all. When I'm finished, they'll look like flowers because you'll be able to see all the different colors. But, you know, right now you can't really see them. I'm just making sure I got as many of the 23s as I possibly can. Is that a 22? Looks like a 22, but it's a 23. Nope, that's a 22. And the colors for those two are very close, so I don't want to put a 23 where a 22 is. There's a 23. They're both different. Both of them are two different purples. It's like these three colors that are just purple colors. And so for those reasons, I paint them separately. It's like I'll paint one, let that dry, then I'll come back and paint the other color. Like if you can see, like in some of these down here, you can see the different colors. That's how the purples are working on here. Oh, I'm looking. I know these are different kind of talks when I'm painting and talking. When I'm painting and talking, it's different because I'm distracted, but I'm distracted in a good way. It's in a good way, though. Like right here, see, I painted all this stuff around this. Now I'm painting the 23 in between the other colors. I think that was it. Yeah. There you go. Let me see. Need to put some water in this. It's getting trying to dry. It was running out of paint. Grab a little bit more. I'm over an hour, so I'm going to just paint one more thing, and then I'm going to turn around and get ready to get off of here. Because I'm going to have to let some of this stuff dry before I can do any more. I wonder how painters did their painting back in the day. Did they do that? Did they, go through the stuff and let things dry. But when they were painting something that was in nature, I wonder how they were able to do that. Just, wonder. I just wonder how, they were able to do it back then. Because I have the flexibility of, doing a little bit of it, come back. But I'm doing it from a picture. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get ready to get off of here. Let me clean my brush off first. Clean my brush. Y'all can see all the different colored paints on here. All right. Close the purple. And I will be back on. Let me take off these glasses so y'all can see my eyes. These are reading glasses, but I can't see the little teeny numbers because this is a paint by numbers one. I must have on glasses. I'm not young. I'm not young. But I'll be back on let's see, today's Monday. On Wednesday, I'll be having another live on Wednesday. Between now and then, I should have at least one upload of a vlog or Coffee Talk series. One of those two is going to be up in the next day. And I'll be back on live on Wednesday, y'all. So as y'all can see, the painting is coming along. It's starting to, it's starting to look like it's, like it's a garden, So I will be back on Wednesday. Until then, I'll offer you guys peace and blessings from the West Side. I don't know. I might come on tomorrow, but probably not. Probably not live, because this week our rehearsals are for this movie are thrown all up in arms because we're not rehearsing tonight. So yeah. But I'll see you guys. Anyway, peace. I'm out.